contest, led by Nick Anderson. He buried this three-pointer over Hakeem Olajuwon. Anderson then drove the lane, getting his own rebound, and then putting it in for 2 more points. Anthony Penny Hardaway had the moves as well, with his sweet crossover and a nice kiss off the glass. Then Big Ike Austin slams down a dunk to put Orlando up by 9. But first-year Rocket Scottie Pippen got his team fired up with this nice move to the hoop. Pippen wasn't through yet, because right before halftime, he hit a clutch three-pointer to cut the Magic lead to only 3 points. Now here's the leading scorers in the first half. The Rockets were led by Scottie Pippen, who scored 19 points. As for the Magic, Penny Hardaway led the team with 15 points. Now here's a look at some first-half trends. Pippen scored 16 of the 26 Rockets' second-quarter points. For the Magic, Hardaway had 6 assists, while the Rocket team only had 8. We're back at the O-Arena in Orlando, Florida for second-half action. The Magic lead the Rockets 46-43 early in the third quarter.
Hardaway underneath to Austin. 48-43 Orlando.
Dick, the Houston rookie guards, Mobley and Dickerson, who did not come with big numbers in the first half. The difficulties for them in the new arenas, the new opponents every single day, are completely learning experience.
Yeah. Let's go to Lisa Milavsky.
Thanks, Dick. I spoke with both coaches at the half. Chuck Daly said he liked his team's energy in the first half. He wants the Magic to come out the same way in the second. Things to work on. We didn't take advantage of our offensive opportunities, and we didn't control Scottie Pippen, as we saw. Rudy Tomjanovich said we have to find a way to get the ball into Hakeem Olajuwon. He said their fronting dream, we need to make sure our wing players get open so they can throw over the top into Hakeem. Dick?
All right, thank you, Lisa. Jump ball, and it'll go Harrington for the Rockets against Orlando's Horace Grant.
Dick, the key to beating the fronting of the post is who's going to play that high post position. Harrington, Scottie Pippen, who's going to be that extra third man that comes over there and builds the triangle that frees up the low post man being fronted.
Into Austin against Olajuwon. Big Ike, who lost 70 pounds a couple 3 years ago and made himself a solid NBA player and a desirable acquisition here in Orlando.
Lost 70 pounds and still weighs 275. That is a big man. But he's the kind of guy who can score against even the great ones like Hakeem.
There's that play over the top to Olajuwon, but Penny Hardaway from the backside with help to knock it out of bounds. 9 seconds on the clock.
And when Dickerson throws that tough, slow floater, just gives the defense too much time to rotate. Have to beat the shot clock here.
Pippen gets outlaw airborne, but can't hit the banker, and Anderson with the rebound. The Magic started the game with a 6-0 run, looking for a 6-0 start here in the second half. Olajuwon with a block, and then on near steal by Austin. Olajuwon walking down court.
How is he going to be able to perform in the second half of these back-to-back ball games?
Another big defensive play by Grant, and they no look behind the back save. Anderson and the foul. Michael Dickerson with the foul.
His third, first team foul.
And that's 3 on Dickerson, who early foul trouble in the opening half.
Let's jump ahead as the surging Orlando Magic are on a 7-0 run to start the second half of this game.
Olajuwon, nice pass from Pippen. First points of the second half, and it's Hakeem the Dream that collects.
One of the most amazing things about the Magic 7-2 record is that they've been outshot and out-rebounded.
So what does that tell you? Defense, they're playing great defense?
Fabulous defense, always the hallmark of a Chuck Daly team, besides fun and enjoyment and pride.
Now, you would have loved playing with either one of these coaches.
Oh, these are great guys. They make it fun to come to the gym every day.
And that is an art, isn't it? With a long, grinding season, there are times when players don't look forward to coming to practice.
That all started for me with my first coaches, all the way back to John Wooden and Rocky Graciano, but Olajuwon inside that front, they're still not capitalizing on the high post swing. That's going to hurt them in the long run.
Mobley trying to get inside, back out to Pippen, who has to dish off to Dickerson with 1 on the clock. And Olajuwon unable to hold on. Still seems to me Olajuwon, when he jumps, is trying to come down on just 1 foot. Still favoring that leg. And there's Nick Anderson beating the Rockets down court.
Nick Hakim, like Penny Hardaway, has had 2 knee surgeries in the last 2 years. He's got a lot of miles on that body.
Olajuwon, despite the bobble, gets the basket. And Hakim now with 10 in the game.
But it's amazing that Hakim, still, as much as he's played, is still such a force out there. And literally, without Hakeem Olajuwon, the Houston Rockets have virtually no chance to win the whole thing.
Over 1,000 games for Olajuwon in the NBA, and picks up the foul. So Austin makes the move on Hakeem.
They're attacking Hakeem. They're going right at him. One guy who is also attacking is Nick Anderson, who is completely rebounded. Mind, body, and soul, it's all together for him now. He went and saw a sports therapist. His mom got into a whole mental situation with Nick.
And a foul. Bo Outlaw, the man who grew up watching the Rockets as a kid in Houston, played in Houston, but high school in San Antonio. Second foul on Olajuwon.
When he went to high school as a 9th grader, he had to line up to try out for sports. He lined up in the swimming line. That's what he wanted to do. And the high school basketball coach, well, there's that young man, you're coming with me.
57-47 Orlando. Just under 7 left in the third, and way off the mark is Tino Mobley.
Virtually every play for the Rockets here in the second half has been an individual effort.
Hardaway to Anderson for 3. And the lead back to 13 to match the largest advantage of the game for Orlando. And the foul appeared to be Hardaway reaching in. No, it's going to be illegal defense. Yes.
Illegal defense warning against
The difference in styles, the way these two teams are attacking. Everything for Orlando is off good, crisp passing. They're getting wide open looks. Those shots are going to go down. Chuck Daly's such a masterful defensive coach. And when you try to beat his teams one-on-one off the dribble, it's just not going to work.
Dickerson into Olajuwon, and here comes that backside support from Horace Grant.
The man who's being guarded by Horace Grant, or Fella Harrington, he has to come and play the high post on the near side. And that'll free up Hakeem. That'll prohibit anybody from rotating down low.
Pippen with Outlaw making things uncomfortable. Forces the tough shot, and the rebound on Mike Austin. Pippen, one of the great Steelers, thieves of the NBA, and almost had another, and Outlaw with a one-hand put-back slam down. Timeout Houston as Orlando celebrates its largest lead of the game.
Zena's itching
You get used to the smell.
for the fight of her life.
I just think you're feeling a little puppy, irritable, and bloated today.
It's dandruff, I think. It's a minor scalp irritation, that's all.
It's a wild new Zena. 7:30 tonight on 10.
Hear about what's hot and what's not. It's fun, it's one-on-one, and it's free for a limited time. Listen to the goss, find a friend, make a date. Call Hot Gossip now. Women, call Sydney 9923 4747. Men, call Sydney 9923 4748. It's new, it's fun, and you call the shots. Hot gossip, it's free. Call now.
How tremendous is Fat Boy Slim?
You come a long way, baby. The new album from Fat Boy Slim.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now.
Fat Boy Slim. You've come a long way, baby.
Do you like a chat? I'm always on the line. Call me now and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about on 1-900-124-333. Come on, give it a go. If you're alone, then call me. I want to talk to you now. It's easy. Just call 1-900-124-333. That's 1-900-124-333.
Why bother with substandard when you can have substantial? Red Rooster's original strip sub combo. There's no substitute for a freshly baked 9-inch roll packed with 2 spicy crunch-coated chicken strips, fresh lettuce and creamy herb sauce. With chips and Coke, all for just $4.95. Red Rooster's original strip sub combo. Substantial! Chicken!
It's summer's #1 movie, You've Got Mail.
A bunch of flowers.
Oh? Now, rekindle the romance, starring Meg Ryan.
All I could say was hello.
And Academy Award winner Tom Hanks. 8:30 tonight, Sleepless in Seattle.
Welcome back to the Arena. The Magic lead at 62-47, halfway through the third quarter.
Another steal by the Magic. Here comes the Outlaw. He gets 2. Oh, Outlaw.
Guys who can think and guys who can catch.
11-1 in steals for Orlando, and that usually translates into easy points at the other end.
And the two teams that are playing the best basketball in the NBA right now, Dick, the Orlando Magic atop the Eastern Conference, the Utah Jazz atop the West. Those traits delineate what those teams are all about. They can make adjustments on the fly. Anybody can handle the ball. And they can convert the broken plays because they can catch.
Othello Harrington from Pippen ends the drought for the Rockets. It's 64-49.
Houston's got to get up and apply a little bit of backcourt pressure to not let Penny just walk the ball wherever he wants to go.
With 5 left in the third, Nick Anderson from 3-point range. Pulled down by Othello Harrington, and here comes Mobley. Pippen, Anderson pressing him. Grant with a double team. Someone's open. Rockets can't take advantage. Olajuwon now inside with a spinner. 64-51. As back-to-back baskets by the Rockets cut into that large Orlando lead. A dozen now for Hakeem.
You talked about Hakeem's legs and running and his ability to overcome those knee problems. He's been working with a track coach. The old Tom Tellez from the UCLA days in the 60s and 70s.
Austin from well outside. Rebound Harrington. Just learning how to run properly. He said, I never knew how to run. I always ran on my toes.
Tom Tellez has changed that running style. Beautiful pass.
Unable to handle it was Bo Outlaw, and it's the Rockets going the other way.
One of the real key ingredients to success in basketball is balance, the ability to get to the next move. Cut off the first slash across the middle, just spinning magnificently.
When he was young, did you ever see a big man, a 7-footer, that had tappier feet than Olajuwon?
Absolutely not. I put Hakeem in the category of Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the 4 greatest centers in the history of basketball.
On cue, Olajuwon listening to Big Bill Walton. It's another, and the Orlando lead is shaved to 11. Olajuwon with 14. And Mobley with a hold on Hardaway. But I believe that was a timeout being called by the Magic. No foul.
We move ahead to the last minute of the third quarter with the hometown Magic up by 16 points. The Rockets have been held to just 10 points in the quarter.
Antoine Carr will return from injury shortly, and they say Charles Barkley's knee operation went very well. He's going to be back much sooner than expected. Goliak, the roadblock on Brent Price, who holds his forehead at the other end, and Hardaway draws the foul.
Goliak made the whole play happen, Dick. He started it off with a great defensive stance.
Hardaway at the line.
Price coming right in. You see big 51. Goliak, University of Utah.
And he was telling us yesterday, an outstanding student, biology major, wants to be a doctor someday, but he said, I actually got a scholarship to Utah, the only one that interested me before I started a game in high school. I never started until my senior year. He said, I was a skier. He said, I have a problem with that now, 18-size boot. His family were all skiers, and Rich Majera saw something in a summer camp, said, yeah, I'll give you a scholarship even though you don't play.
And he went on to become a GTE academic All-American at Utah and a terrific draft pick now for the Orlando Magic.
He's got a pro body too, don't you think? He'll get bigger.
He's got a 15-year career. And I don't think he needs to get even. This guy is built like one of those Oregon Douglas firs out there. Just
from Portland, his high school. Final seconds of the quarter. Price walking Armstrong. Goliak. On cue. His first bucket. Price, 1 second to go. Gets it off in time. What is the foul? On Price or is it on Armstrong? It's on Price, so a very ugly third quarter for Houston. Ends on a negative note.
The third quarter is not over. 4/10 of a second.
4/10 of a second left, so they're calling the players back out. And for Orlando, very impressive. After the intermission, they come out red hot.
And Rudy Tomjanovich has got a lineup on the court right now devoid of offense.
72-53, and that'll do it. A formality to end the third quarter. All Orlando.
What museum are you going to?
We're going to the Whitney Museum. She's got a museum?
Fran's making a lasting impression.
I think you're an unfit mother.
Unfit? I'm in the best shape of my life.
All New Nelly, 6:30 Sunday on 10.
Good on your mama. 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 Tip top's the one. Tip top's good on your mama. Good on your mama.
Good on your mom.
Good on your mama.
Good on your mom.
Tip top's good on your mama. Good on your mama.
Good on your
Good
mom.
on your mama. Good on your mama. Tip top's the one. Good on your mama. Good on your mama. Tip top's the one. Good on your mama. Good on your mama.
Imagine a fishing lure so lifelike fish think it's real. Introducing the revolutionary new True Motion lure. It's designed with a natural swimming action, so real and lifelike, fish can't tell the difference between it and the real thing. So fish strike more often and you catch more fish. Order the amazing True Motion lure now and get everything you need to catch more fish. Hard bait lures for top water fishing and soft bait lures for subsurface action. 56 lures and jig heads for just 2 easy payments of $29.97 or $59.95 plus postage and handling. And that's not all. Call Danos Direct now and receive this pocket multi-tool and holster valued at up to $50 absolutely free. Pay by credit card and get this 16-piece flying lure kit valued at $20 free while supplies last. And get Danos Direct's money-back guarantee, 56 lures and jig heads, pocket multi-tool and holster, 16-piece flying lure kit and tackle pack, 75 pieces, valued at over $100 for just 2 easy payments of $29.97 or $59.95 plus postage and handling. Call Danos Direct 1-800-808-938 now.
Sunday, Springfield's feeling
Hello!
a little bit festive.
Come out of the closet.
Hot stuff coming through.
Will Homer join the party? Celebrate with The Simpsons, 7:30 Sunday on 10.
Welcome back to Orlando, where the hometown Magic enjoy a 77-61 lead over the Houston Rockets with under 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Armstrong frees himself for another 2, and Will Armstrong continues to impress. He has 14.
Not pretty for Houston right now. It's all broken down. Guards relentlessly to the basket. Offensive tipping.
Kind of surprised Olajuwon stays in with this crew, aren't you? Picks off the foul.
Rudy knows it could get very ugly if he goes to the bench here. This is what little guards practice their whole life. Getting to the hoop, that extension, that quick release over the top.
Looking for his 19th point. And it's 79-62.
We move ahead in the action after Akeem misses the second free throw.
Off the miss. I'd like to see this Bryce Drew take a jumper. Instead, the ball is taken from him. Armstrong sets up Nick Anderson. .82.
Turnovers have absolutely killed the Rockets today, and the Magic have capitalized virtually every time.
Yeah, it's a signature Daly coach team to Orlando, doing all the team things so well. The unity of this Orlando team is impressive at both ends of the court.
That last turnover by the Rockets was their 21st of the afternoon, leading to 24 points now. Akeem having to hang on the rim to save himself from coming down and hurting himself.
Pippen returns for Houston as Michael Dickerson misses the free throw.
Dick, you mentioned earlier in the game about the similarities between these two great coaches. Chuck Daly, who you mentioned about it, and the team concept. That was the trademark in the Rockets championship years. I mean, and that's what they're trying to get back to.
7 minutes to go. 18-point lead, Orlando.
And I think when everybody comes back for Houston, remember, they're playing without Barkley, who's off to the best start of his Hall of Fame career.
Doliak over the top to rebound, and then Pippen took it away.
They're also playing without Antoine Carr, a big offseason free agent. And then they got a real legitimate backup center in Stanley Roberts when he gets healthy.
Now, this isn't the Rockets team we'll see at the end of the season going into the playoffs.
Absolutely not.
That's a 3-foot bullet right into Bryce Drew.
Let's jump ahead after the timeout. We pick up the action with the Orlando Magic leading by 18 points.
Harpring with an assist to Olajuwon. Harpring, the rookie from Georgia Tech, had it, but dished it right off to Akeem, who now has 21.
Will Armstrong just got himself a 6-year, $18 million contract.
Good for him.
Congratulations.
Anderson and Olajuwon thought he had the block.
I thought he did too.
Goaltending call.
We're talking about the angles to block shots earlier on. That's the way you do that. Come quickly, get it right as it leaves the shooter's hand.
5:20 left in this fourth quarter. Drew off to Miller, and that leaves Dickerson alone in the corner. He's had a cold shooting day. Nick Anderson, one of the starters, still in there for Orlando. He is the only Magic starter still on the court. Armstrong playing like a starter. How many does he have now? 16. Armstrong's high for the year, 17.
Out of Gastonia, North Carolina, the same city that produced Kenny Gattison, now an assistant coach in the league.
And the legal defense against the Orlando Magic with a couple of rookies and substitutes on the court. Legal defense call as many changes being made here now. Bullard back in, and it appears Othello Harrington is going to return for Houston.
Dick, with so many young players in the games, we look at the comparison of the assist to turnover ratio, something that you really want to be in the positive numbers. You get Orlando at more than 2-1. That's terrific, where Houston certainly well below 0.
They're reversing their call. No illegal defense. Scottie Pippen didn't like the call. And it appears that he has picked up his second technical foul from Tommy Wood. And Scottie is gone.
They're buffed, oiled, and ready to bear all.
Partygoers, get on the bus!
8:30 Sunday, welcome to the largest, raunchiest explosion of free expression in the world. Watched by millions, the 1999 Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. Right. Join hosts Amanda Keller and Bob Dowd.
Don't touch that dial.
Amidst a star-studded lineup of guest celebrities. Challenge your assumptions. Indulge your senses in an unforgettable celebration. The 1999 Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. 8:30 Sunday on 10.
There's a Taoist expression which is to find the truth, get rid of your opinions. And so the secret when you're looking at a rapidly changing world is, yes, you have some opinions, but don't presume that you understand what's going on. And be prepared to change your view again and again. The moment you start thinking, I'm smart, I've got it, I know what's happening, you're in trouble, you're risking a fall. The same is true of good company management that you're investing in. Great managers are listening. You know when you go into a meeting with them, they're interested in the question because it might give them an insight into the evolving world. Whereas those people who say, I understand everything, I've got it, I'm in control, be afraid of those people. Be afraid of investing in those companies.
See your financial advisor or call BT.
Good on your mama. 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 Tip top's the one. Tip top's good on your mama. Good on your mama.
Good on your mom.
Good on your mama.
Good on your mom.
Good on your mama. Good on your mama.
Good on your mom.
Good on your mama. Good on your mama. Tip top's the one. Good on your mama. Good on your mama. Tip top's the one. Good on your mama. Good on your mama.
We return for the conclusion of our game with 2 minutes left.
97-72, all Orlando the second half.
This Orlando team has shown real offensive spark today.
There's the old man Wilkins at 39 to the young kid Goliak. Nice move. Bryce Drew hammers in a three for his first point.
Three for Bryce Drew.
Bench scoring today completely in favor of the Orlando Magic. That's that wave effect just keeps rolling in. Was Orlando a beach city?
Not quite. Unless you got long range, you can choose the Gulf or the Atlantic. This is citrus and, of course, some pretty good thoroughbred country. And I can remember when this was just a little quiet baseball exhibition season town with not too many folks. Now it has, what, more hotels than any city in the world except Las Vegas.
And the way they have rebuilt this team, I think this team will be right in the mix of the Eastern Conference. Chuck Daly, of course, doing everything. 95, that was the year they got swept. Shaq left a couple years later. Penny gets hurt, but here they are, atop the Eastern Conference and rolling, defending their home court.
The 8-2 as Mobley hits another from outside. Has a good-looking stroke. The trouble is he didn't get those good looks earlier in the game. Wilkins with a runner. Harpering hustling, but here comes Bryce Drew the other way. And a lay-in by veteran Eddie Johnson for his first two.
One of the problems long-term that the Magic are going to have at the end of this season, that 12 of their last 19 games played on the road.
Pretty clever. Wilkins, Goliak harpering a little fancy move, and Eddie Johnson knows how to put it in the hole as well. Johnson with two quick hoops.
That last play for Orlando, so expressive of the way they have played. Everything coming off passing, terrific shooting, crisp ball movement. All Houston can do is spin around saying, where is the ball?
Harpering with 8, and a reminder now, Seattle and the Lakers are standing by. That game about to start. Johnson, who has done some duty in Seattle, hits another 3 in a row for him.
Dick, what's so critical about that Lakers-Seattle game is that everybody in the West is chasing Utah. You don't want to have them have that huge lead. You got to keep pressure on him.
So a good team's going to lose today up in the Emerald City. Still some thoughts that Dennis Rodman might become a Laker. He hasn't run out of all of his opportunities. There's just no money in Los Angeles. That kind of hurts one's thinking. You're Dennis Rodman.
But that's what's nice about what Charles Barkley did. Charles Barkley, he's playing for the championship. That's why he took the minimum so Scottie could come with the maximum.
Dominique, that finger roll for another. He makes a statement in the final couple minutes. Eddie Johnson finally misses. Goliak with a rebound, and that'll do it in Orlando as the Magic, the best record in the East. Chuck Daly's team is now 8-2, and Rudy T for tired, a long travel time, will go home 6-4.
Once again, the Magic win it. See you next time.